Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to Monster Train. I don't have much more of an intro than that, so I hope you guys have been doing well. Uh, I guess if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you're at all enjoying this series. Let's just get into it, shall we? I did a couple runs, and by a couple, it looks like I did, what, two off-screen, something like that. But we're going to try out the new clan Wormkin. And we're going to try it with Hellhorned, which you guys haven't seen. I guess I did one off screen. Okay. And we're going to try out Hellhorned with Wormkin. Hellhorned are all about rage, armor, and fireballs. Wormkin is all about a new mechanic where you infuse floors with gems, pretty much. Let's check here first. Guild marker right off the bat is incredibly strong. And Corruptor is really good too. It's a good... You gain a lot of attack in the early game. It's really strong late game. I typically prefer Infector, but Corruptor's really good. I'm going to try out Infector though. It's a fun one, and it gets multi-strike as you go. Because we're Wormkin and we have Ritual of Battle 2 and Ancient Resonance, I think I am actually going to take the Divine Boon here. Oh yeah, huge. And we can skip this trial because of that. This trial means, or those 10 means that we're going to have an upgraded enemy at some point. We're going to go up to top floor. We're just going to kill off a train steward here. Perfect. We want to be stacking the shards. Here we go. Let's see if I can find them. There we go. Charged echoes. We want to be stacking them on the second floor because we'll be dealing with that guy there in the front on this floor. And if we get one of... Actually, if we just get this. Yeah, that does it too. Very good. We will fireball both of these guys and fracture the boss. You'll see very quickly that this clan is incredibly strong most of the time. Wow, we didn't draw anything for damage really, huh? That's okay. He's already down to 80 health. Like... Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Very good. So the purple cards are what generate an echo on the floor. Extract requires echoes. And then some cards react based on the number of echoes you have. Shelter is really good even if it's not charged. And we could take an infused Ritual of Battle. We'll take an infused one and then remove one of the other ones. And then we want a banner unit already. I think that's a good idea. Depending on who we see, of which neither of these are great, but we'll take him. We'll see what's in our shop. Unpickable. We'll reroll it actually, we have so much money. Quick, we don't care about here yet. So we'll just take a few more charged echoes and then we will... Lightstone Casing is good, especially with Guild Marker. Winged Indulgence will basically mean that we don't need to worry about damage at all this run, though. This is more a win more button. This is one that actually helps us win, so I'm going to take Winged Indulgence. And we'll move on. Sweet Boss is a great example of why, because now he deals one less damage to the entire floor. And with Rage being +3 or +6 damage on the first one, this will help a lot here too. With the -1s. Perfect. I think I have Rage 2 even, like look at that. So what they do, 4, 8, 12, 16, he has 30 health. We're actually fine to place him anyway. Perfect. We'll do this. We'll hit that. And then we'll kill all these. And now we are pretty safe here. And then we'll hosting kin him. It's a really good ping. It does 13 damage to any one target. It's really hard to get that kind of targeted damage anywhere. And say you get like a plus 10, it really takes you far. You are living right now. Do we care? We would take 2 damage to the pyre. We take 4. No, we don't really care about that. Or we'll just kill this one. I know that seems silly, but it just doesn't really matter, especially since we're in early covenants, so our health is really high. We'll just be pinging these guys off and getting rid of the train steward. We are completely fine here, honestly. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. If you're curious what's happening there, I guess I haven't gone over the starter card yet. But basically it says apply Reap 2 to an enemy. Ooh, that's really good too. Apply Reap 2 to an enemy, and then Reap does, what, 2 damage per? No, 1 damage per stack of Reap, so they take 2 damage, then when you have 4 Reap at 2 echoes, they take 8, so on. And then Hidden Passage lets us get by the fact... Yeah, okay. Huge, actually. I wish we knew what was in this temple before we went in. But what we can do is we can now Hidden Passage our Shard Soul Carver into the room. We could look for... Do we have it? We don't have an infusion yet for this guy. I could self-infuse him, though, and he'd go... +4/+4 for every Inspire, and my Chief does Inspire triggers. So I think I'm going over here. Let's check here. Is there intrinsic? There is. Alright, so check this out. Hidden Passage intrinsic. We dupe the Shard Soul Carver. And then we packed... First hell packed the Shard Soul Carver. We are at 60 shards. That's really high this early on. We don't want either of these. So it's probably a little dangerous. And I'm also going to take -2 on the Ritual of Battle. Just in case this is a ×5 event. It is not. These don't matter. Typically you choose one and then you have a chance of just picking a second or a third. I just usually go for the gold on those and don't really worry about them. 75 pack shards into the first major boss is a little scary, but I think we'll be fine, honestly. Yeah, so we put you here, put him down here, and then we throw him up here, and all of a sudden, we've got a +4/+4 guy behind Spine Chief, while Spine Chief strikes and deals, gains us extra echoes. It'll be good, trust me. Only downside here is we just really need to clear out train stewards. We also have way too many rituals of battle, honestly. We'll be fine though. As you can see, there's a lot of infused enemies. This is what happens when you take pack shards. There are a lot of infused enemies right now. This guy deals 20 damage, so we're going to get rid of him. Fracture there. We're only taking 8. Don't really need to worry about that then. However, we will. That wasn't stun. I, for some reason, thought that was stun free. Silly me. 4 damage is okay. What we really need to worry about is this floor here. There we go. We can ping him off and then we're fine. There we go. So that next floor is going to be stacking up against us. Because they have haste. Yeah. We'll be fine here. Ooh, we'll be especially fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to take 1 damage, but again, with this -1 to every enemy, this really is very minor damage. There we go. And actually, we can just move him up a floor and get rid of that unit. Just make things a little faster. So right now, we are looking for multi-strikes. And then we'll be set for sure after that point. Huge. Yeah, it was pretty good. Reply 4x reap to units. These are X cost cards, so it's whatever energy you have, it uses all of it. I don't really think I want them right now. Our deck is kind of energy expensive anyway. Let's check the map, actually. This is where we are. Ooh, we have a Merchant of Steel. We probably want to go to those twice. Trying to gain. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We don't need any more units either then. We will take this for now, draw, and then we'll probably regret it. But that's okay. By the way, we are going against Seraph the Chaste. That's one thing I need to practice a lot more, is actually like checking who we're going up against and stuff. We don't need any more units, assuming we can ever hit multi-strike. Much like that. And now we need to start removing cards. I'll go ahead and take a multi-strike on our Spine Chief as well. We really don't need any more pack charts for the time being. We're at 75. That's still really high by this point. Removals are cheap right now. We can do one more removal. There we go. We'll get rid of all of them. Because what we need to do next is check another Merchant of Steel. And then go to the Merchants of Magic after that. It's either that or we go dupe next floor. I think we're trying to hit multi-strike as fast as possible, though. That's like our whole goal right now. Mark of Invasion. We have 3 hits. Yeah, this is fine. We want as much gold as we can get. And again, we're not in much danger just because we're low Covenant rank. Oh, it's haste combat, though. I knew that, totally. Now, I don't want to ping off the haste guy, because that'll set up a precedent that I need to be pinging him every time. And there is a high likelihood that we will be getting at least one combat where he is infused. Perfect. Actually, we messed up. We were supposed to host and kin him, because he is very dangerous. There we go. Much better. So basically our goal right now is to keep Spine Chief alive to help scale up our main unit. That's why we didn't ping them. Yep. Actually just gonna keep infusing instead. Or keep using infused cards, keep charging the floor. Just to keep scaling. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to take out either of these. We'll send him up, it doesn't really matter. It actually makes no difference whatsoever. Yeah. There we go, look at that. We pretty much flawless in this combat. Now we can ping this one, and we will. And then we'll go ahead and use Farmer. Honestly, I should just ascend him, really. Just take him out, finish him off. Yeah, Spine Chief doesn't even die from this. Oh yeah, huge. We have an Ancient Resonance, but it's not been upgraded, and this one's infused. We should probably take that, or take Returned Soul. That's a Consume card. It's basically just free to play, and it's an infusion. We should take it. It's rare for me to want that one, but it's pretty good there, honestly. We're gonna keep looking for multi-strikes. No. Yes. Alright, so the rest of the money that we spend is gonna be on removals and stuff. We're gonna remove one of these, because they're really hard to play at 3 cost. And we'll go ahead and remove that as well. We'll take this, and then we might actually duplicate our big guy. This is probably fine to go for the artifact, but do we really need the artifact, I guess, is the question. Our deck just got way more playable. I think we take it and regret it. And honestly, if we're worried about Spine Chief dying, we should put this guy in front. And then raise Spine Chief up like that. Because he has renewable health. Ooh, these are big waves. And doesn't even matter that they're big waves. Yeah, that's pretty worthwhile, I think. Once Spine Chief starts attacking, I guess that's another reason to keep Spine Chief in front, actually. Once he starts attacking, we become way more viable in gaining damage. We're just hitting him with everything, that way we don't accidentally mess up the order or anything. Yeah, okay. Wow, this guy scales up really fast. Spine Chief isn't able to attack, like, at all right now. I'll go ahead and take him out, even though it's gonna... it didn't make us take more damage. "12 armor, that's a pretty high count for Shelter. Okay, I didn't think this through either. The boss that we're going up against really likes to take a lot of hits. How much stealth do they have? 8? They'll be at 6 when we actually fight them. Yeah. It should be fine though, honestly. We actually don't want to out there. There anything, we don't want to move them. We should win this, right? Whoa, we don't win this. That's what I get for putting stuff on, Oh, here's what we do. We do that. Ah, perfect. Alright. That's what I get for putting Spine Chief in back there, by the way. This guy needed to be up front or in back so that he could take the hits first. That was my bad for not checking. Grants +4, dude. That's a good card. It's free. Alright, so here's the reason why Railhammer is really good. It says +4, which means this guy is now armor 6 twice. So he gains 12 armor per incant. Per not incant. Infused, I guess. Holdover. Oh, there's so many good holdover targets. My goodness. Man, I should have taken... Hold on, let's see what we have in here first. There's so many options, dude. Yeah, we're not doing that one, though. We'll purge a... Yeah, we'll purge a torch, honestly. So, we're not too worried about much of anything. We're gonna hold over... If we hold over Hidden Passage, then we can guarantee to hit both guys. I think that's kind of important, right? If we dupe him. Yeah, I actually like that idea. It's not the fun option. It's kind of boring, but like that's okay. +20 consume. We'll put on one of those. Anything we want to hold on to just in case? Not really, dude. Already. We'll make Shelter free. It's an expensive card, and then we'll 20 consume the last one. So our fireballs are practically gone. Sure, let's fight. We got her. This should be really easy, honestly. Ah, I didn't take energy, and I did not think this through. We're going to be taking a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, he gains 12 armor per... Wow, okay. And since we don't really need it anymore for this fight... Oh, I could actually just do that, yeah. We're going to take the 5, but... Yeah, this guy's going to scale up so fast now. Sheesh. Actually, how much damage are we doing? 250 already? Sheesh. Sure, that was completely unworth it. I just realized, again, I'm treating that like it's a stun, dude. That would have been amazing on Fel instead. Oh, we're gonna be so out of energy. Holy cow. Unfortunately, we just kind of have to take it, huh? Oh, he's one off, dude. That's sad. This is by far going to be our worst combat. We're going to take a lot of curses damage. We don't really need to be playing this every time, but I guess we will. Do I want to reap? I'll just start reaping Fel on safe turns like that. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, made her take 480 damage. It's hard to be upset about that, huh? Please stop these curses. Holy dude. Alright, I think we're actually pretty good here now, honestly. What are we returning? Oh yeah. Ancient Resonance. Consume another. Like, we're at 216 armor already. So now he should frontline, probably, honestly. Ouch. Even more damage, dude. That's, I mean, it's fine. We just kind of have to live with it. She'll be dead as soon as she walks up to our top room. Alright. She's gonna be so dead, dude. Sheesh. Like, he gains armor so fast now. Oh, and our Spine Chief levels up after this. He's gonna gain a really good effect, which is one more... That had nothing, right? He's gonna have one more multi-strike. So instead of hitting twice, it's gonna hit 3 times. So we're gonna have a 7 hitting floor. Yeah, she is so unbelievably dead. And we were never even close to dying. Yeah, that was pretty good. We don't even need to worry about energy here, because the thing is, if we draw both of our units on turn 1, we will, we'll be fine, because we're holding over instead of moving them both on the same turn. We can also make our deck cheaper still, huh? We don't really need relics or removal, so we're going to go this way. And there's a dupe next floor on the magic shop side. Ooh, nice. These are both really strong cards. Don't really want either, but... So, like, Trap Shoot is way better. I'll show you. If we get Remove Consume here... Double stack. Dang. That's okay. We'll reroll. Permafrost. Also dang. That's okay. We are in need less and less of these hosting kins, so I'm only going to remove one but keep the other. And we will move on from there. We don't need that gold, and then we'll go up to multi-strike 2. Have 100... Base 120 health is pretty good. I think we are at no chance of dying anymore, although maybe don't get ahead of myself and go for this gold. I don't really need it, I just want it because I'm greedy. I won't go for it though. Just play smart here. I mean, that helps that floor. There we go. One thing I gotta say I haven't mentioned yet, the music in this game is absolutely wonderful, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't move him up, but it's okay. Actually, I definitely shouldn't move him up. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? That's a lot of health on that floor. If we die for this, that is completely my fault, obviously. That's a lot of health. It'll be 9. $250, $240 health, so 2. Sheesh. I think we live. This was a big mistake on my part, though. We just didn't hit him at all. Wow, we had the direct interval, though, too. We took like half our health for that, but again, we're not gonna... I'm playing a little reckless, but I'm not that worried about it, just because we're not on anywhere close to Covenant 25. We should just burn this, honestly. Here we go. Yeah. We've accidentally cleared out a middle floor to give us an extra turn of time, which we really don't need that, but alright. I guess we'll hit him with that. We'll go ahead and apply that. And we'll end turn there. It is Trample Boss, which is typically the harder hitting of the two bosses, but I mean, when you top deck like this, does it even really matter? So one thing that's really nice, by the way, if you haven't noticed, Return Soul adds Consume to any card that you use, which means our deck is like 6 cards now. Yeah, actually, we draw exactly our deck, which is this now. We still can't use all of our deck, but that's okay. Sure. We'll keep making it smaller, why not? Alright. We'll daze to him and then we won't even take any damage, yeah. Can we move one plus 72 health on our unit that turn? It's kind of hard to argue with. We will not be taking any more cards, though, I think. I think we're just fine. So we go to the duplicate. We duplicate our unit, and that puts us right at 100 pack shards. Very nice. And we got double stack. That's the wrong one, actually. We want remove consume. Woo, we got it. So you can remove consume dust shoot -1, and it's a free stun like every turn if you get your deck small enough like I had done. Our deck is actually super cheap for the most part, and since we may as well just give it an extra plus 10 damage. I didn't check relics, maybe I should have. None of these really matter. I could re-roll, possibly see one that... Oh, advanced prototype. I guess Rage Not Decaying is nice, and that's about it, right? We could purge 2 cards. I don't really think we need to, but we could. I don't even know what we'd purge. Like, everything purges itself anyway. Yeah, we really don't need to. Alright. And we did actually top deck both of them. We're gonna put one up front. Oh wait, actually this works too, yeah. We put him here. Yeah. And we'll be fine going forward. Yeah, and then we'll just move him up next turn. If you can't tell, my theory typically is just that if you can afford to take draw, it's the one that you should take, because it's typically just best. It's just really good, it turns out, having draw. We'll fracture one of you guys. And Rage doesn't decay. Although I guess he does cleanse every turn, huh? Yeah, he does. I mean, like, we could just keep kicking this can down the road if we want this guy. Because he Ember drains us, which makes us hard to play one turn. We'll go ahead and -1 this and play it. Look at how much, like, we gain 24 on each of them every turn we attack. Every turn the chief gets to attack. I dazed 2. We'll daze him one more time. And actually we'll send him up a floor so that he can properly stay dazed in time. So this says extract 3, by the way, even though I've only got 2 echoes on the floor. Because it is infused as well, you need -1 on the actual cost. He takes 47 damage there because Chief doesn't get to attack. Okay. Not a big deal really though, right? Like, we just have so much armor, it doesn't matter. We don't have enough attacks. That's crazy, dude. We put way too many enemies on this floor and then cleared all of them out anyway. What's in our draw pile? Just those? Alright. What we will do actually is move this guy up. And then bring it back and we'll use it on this guy. We're gonna take a little bit of damage for that, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna take 1 hit, but that was just because I'm trying to clear out cards from my deck. The damage doesn't matter, it's only for if you care about score, so we still have plenty of resource in that sense. We will... I don't know if we really care about the Ember Drain that much. I mean, technically it matters. Yeah, sure, we'll stop it. Kick that can again. Yeah. We can just keep applying melee weakness to him, honestly, especially if we keep doing that. That's 1200 damage already, huh? That's pretty good. I mean, our damage per turn is incredibly high, huh? Flying away. Nobody's stunned here, but I don't really care about losing this, taking this Ember Drain, honestly. It doesn't matter at this point. Instead, we'll just stun the boss. So the boss isn't even going to have a chance to move on the turn that he actually reaches our pyre. Or reaches us, not even the pyre. And he's going to be melee weakness 9? Holy dude. Yeah, this poor guy. Yeah, that seems pretty good. You were double Ember Drain? I forgot about that. Whoops. Not that it really matters, but we'll make him take 13 times damage. Here, we'll play it slow. Dude, it's painfully slow. Spine Chief took it, never mind, it doesn't even matter. Oh well. So now that we're at 100 pack shards, did I show off the divinity last time? I think I may have, actually. For the last divinity, he attacks all 3 floors, is what's supposed to be difficult about him, but his top floor has sweep, so we have to be a little bit cautious of that, but I don't really think it'll matter, honestly. Actually, we can just return soul this and just move him up this turn already. Oh, yeah, okay. Our floor is set up, turn 1. That's pretty good. Now we just turbo as many cards as we can early to try to kill him before anybody else gets up here. Oh, we got 600 damage off. That's pretty good. And our health scales so fast that we don't even have to worry about the idea of taking damage from these guys. Like, even though they deal more damage every time we cast a spell, I should say. This will help us push more damage through. So will this. We could send this guy back down and push more damage through, but I don't really think it matters. Yeah, we're up to 118 on that guy. We have officially scaled to well over strong enough. We don't even need this group damage, honestly. We'll get rid of it. Oh, and another thing you can do with Dust Shoot, by the way, is use it on the Divinity, and then he just can't act. Which means his sweep doesn't matter. Now, we probably will win in like 3 turns, I think. 2 or 3 turns. Yeah, he never gets to act again. Actually, we could send Chains down and just win next turn for sure. Possibly even this turn. I don't know. It'll be close. Ooh, we did it. Wow, we pre-relentless the Divinity. Here, let's slow it down. Actually, it's painful to slow it down just due to the fact that we have to watch this. Ta-da! He died to Reap. Huh. Very nice. And that's the whole run. We did pretty good. It was a very strong setup, it turns out. Having 2 of that unit with double multi-strike, so 3 hits, is massive. And that's basically only doable because... Wow, look at that. Because we had Hellhorn as our main clan. Right? It let us actually set up the... Ooh, we got Bog Deep Cocoon. Ooh, and that. Total Recall is an interesting one. Return 3 random spells from the discard pile to your hand and add Consume. Apply Consume. Issue is it costs energy to play, and then the other things don't get minus energy. It really helps you consume your deck, but it's also hard to use. But it's good if you can get it working. That one's huge too. Bog Slime. We got the... So you get Exiled Champions when you hit level 5. This is the first clan I hit level 5 with, I'm realizing. If you can't tell, I like Wormkin. Granted, like, who doesn't, really? They're really strong. There we go. That's our completion so far. Not super far yet, but we're getting there. Covenant 3. Next up, you can see, if we click New Run, highest damage dealt by a unit, 793. That's pretty big. Next up is minor bosses have increased damage. This will show you every single effect. Anyway, that's the run. Thank you very much for watching. That was a fun one. I'll see you guys next time, though. Bye.